Once we've made sure batteries are in our weather radio and we have a power supply for it so that it's going to be on all the time, on the side there's the switch to turn it off or on. That's for the weather radio operation. We want to make sure that's turned on. Then there are 2 steps to setting a weather radio up so that it will get the alerts for your county and sound them. The first step is we need to set the channel, would be the channel of the closest transmitter to the location you're in, to make sure you're getting a good strong radio signal coming in, to make sure you get all of those advisories. And the other step is to set the same code. That's a county code applied to every county in the United States. So the advisories issued for that county will set off your radio. If they're set for every county, then it goes off all night long, and the next thing you know, you don't want this weather radio anymore. You need it set for just that one county. So for the purpose of this video, we are just going to set those 2 things. We're going to set the channel and the same set. We start by pressing the menu button. Every time we press a button, we're going to hear the beep. It just lets us know we've pressed a button and that it has registered that and it's done something. The first time we hit menu, time will come up. That's where you would set the time if you wanted to. You would press select and go through all of that. But again, for this video, we are just setting up the basic 2 things that we have to get. Up and down arrows will function now as the menu option buttons. We can press these and we cycle through all of the different menu options. We can move up or down, whatever we need to do to cycle through. We want to cycle them until it reads channel. Now we're at a point where when we hit select, now we're cycling through the channels. You can hear the static. It means we're not picking up a signal. So what we want to do now is the up and down arrows will cycle us through all of the options. So as I cycle this, eventually it will hit the closest broadcast transmission, and at this point we can stop because we've hit the channel. That's all there is to it. Menu will now take us back to the menu. We're back to the menu option buttons or the up and down arrows, and we want to cycle through this until it says same set, S-A-M-E. That's the acronym for these county codes. And once we're there, we once again press the select button. This one is set on single. The options here are single, any, which would go off for anything that was transmitted through the channel that we're listening to, multiple if we wanted to put in more than one county. But I do recommend you only use the county you live in, even if you live on a county border, because of the way warnings are issued today. Just issuing your county will get you enough coverage. So once we're on single, we hit select. It's asking for same code 1, and we're only doing 1, so we hit select. And now we have a series of 6 dashes. Each one of those corresponds to a number that makes up the same code. It's a 6-digit number. In the state of Illinois, all of them start with 017, and then it's the number of your county. You can look those same codes up on the internet. Just do a search for National Weather Service same code, and it will lead you through a couple of questions, and you'll know what the same code is for the county you want to program this radio for. This one's going to be programmed for Williamson County, Illinois, which is 017199. The first digit is flashing, and at this point I'm back to my option buttons, which are up and down. And when I press it once, there's 0. My number is 017, so that's fine. I cycle over, and 2 presses will get me a 1. I cycle over. I can also go down. Find the shortest way there. 017 199. And now menu will start working me back to the menu, and as soon as I see the time display, I'm back to the regular display. I'm out of the menu, and my radio is all set up with the closest transmitter so I can hear the signal, and set up with my same code so that it will go off for any advisories posted for the county I'm in.